So momentum is finally taking us in a positive direction. We're picking up some decent results. We're still rubbish defensively though. We're getting players back from injury. Can we keep this going as today we play the Kaiser Chiefs? Welcome to the video, folks, and in today's episode, if we go over to the schedule, we've come back slightly earlier than what I originally said. I said it was going to come back for Uppington City and TS Galaxy. We've got a South African Knockout Cup quarterfinals been wedged in between the two of them. So I thought we'd come back today because we've got Kaiser Chiefs. They are the best team in the league. They are top of the table. And then we've got Sekhukhune United, who are 15th in the league, basically second bottom. They're meant to be rubbish, away from home. Then I think what we do is, because we've got Amazulu and Amatooks, I don't really want to do them again. We've done them at the beginning of the season, but I do want to do Golden Arrows. So I think in tomorrow's episode we'll do Golden Arrows against the Cape Town Spurs, because we haven't done either of those two teams yet. So yeah, we'll do these two games, get the next few played off camera, and then come back for Golden Arrows and Cape Town Spurs. But back onto what's happened since you were last with me. In yesterday's episode, Orlando Pirates, we won 2-1 and then a 2-2 draw against Sundowns. After that, we played Chipper United and won 4-3 in another epic game. I'm going to show you the goals in this game in a moment, because Mayembela scored an absolute worldie in there. It was beautiful. After the game against Sundowns, what I also done was, with our goalkeeper, I switched him from a sweeper keeper on support to sweeper keeper on defend, in the hope that it might make him a little bit better. Clearly that didn't work. There was one instance in this game where their striker got put through, our defenders weren't catching him, and Zulu, I don't know how to say it, Gomezelu, something like that. He came rushing out of his goal. I mean, he moved like a hare around a greyhound track. It was amazing how quickly he came out. My heart literally popped out my mouth at the point, because I was just like, what is he doing? The striker chipped the ball over the top of him, but it hit the crossbar and we got away with it. But he did get a 7.6 in that game, so he actually got a very good rating. Then we played Pretoria Callies and we won 2-1. Mayembela scoring a couple of goals in that game as well. Then we had the Cape Town Spurs in the South African Knockout Cup first round. We were the home team for this and we won 3-2. One thing that is concerning me is there seems to be this thing where, like here, we score in the 48th minute, but then we concede in the 50th minute. You go up here against the Callies, we score in the 45th plus 2 minutes, and we score 3 minutes into the or concede 3 minutes into the second half. It seems to be a regular thing that as soon as we score a goal, we then concede very soon afterwards, and it's starting to concern me a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do going forward to see if it helps is, when we score a goal, if we've then taken the lead, so say for example against Kaiser Chiefs, if we go 1-0 up, I'm then going to drop down to a cautious mentality just for 5-10 minutes before putting us back onto a balanced mentality, which does remind me, I do want to change this from positive to balanced. I just think maybe balanced would suit us better, especially against the Kaiser Chiefs. But yeah, let's get to that game against Chipper United, where, like I said, I think it was about the third or fourth goal in the game, so we'll have to see the first few goals to begin with. But 4-3, and here we go. Here's the first goal for Chipper United, going 1-0 up. Not really much our keeper could have done about that one, to be honest. Here's our equaliser, Mayembela here on the left-hand side, getting the ball into Mofokeng, who, by the way, I've decided Mofokeng is probably our best player. Then comes the next goal in the game. Jacobs puts Mofokeng through. Mayembela, lovely jubbly. That's not the goal I was talking about. Then we get here we go. Yeah, is this one? No, yeah, it is. There you go. Look at that for a goal from Mayembela. That was just beautiful. I really, really enjoyed that. But yeah, that was a goal I wanted to show, that Mayembela, where he just calmly just chipped the ball over their goalkeeper. Right, quick roundup of other things. Finances, 1.6 million in the bank. We haven't signed anybody else. We never got a new goalkeeper, which I really wanted. I've come to the decision there's just not much quality in goalkeepers in South Africa. In terms of dynamics, we have good team cohesion, so we still need that to improve. excellent club atmosphere, good managerial support. What I also want to show as well is I'll go on about how poor we are defensively. We're actually the third best team defensively in the league, but we are the seventh worst team in the league for goals scored. And that really is where we seem to be struggling. If we have a look at the stages side of the actual full table, we scored 16 goals. If we filter the goals scored column, we are all the way down here. Like I say, we are the seventh worst team for goals scored. Kaiser Chiefs top that with 24 goals. But if you look at it on goals conceded, what's going on here? Why is that not filled? There you go. On goals conceded, Cape Town City, Orlando Pirates, who we beat, and SuperSport United are the only teams who have conceded less than us. Kaiser Chiefs are around mid-table with 16 goals conceded. So defensively, we're not actually that bad at all. It's more our goals scored. But when you look at the schedule and you see 3-2, we scored a decent amount of goals. I mean, that was a cup. But 2-1, 4-3, 2-2, 2-1, 3-0, 2-3, 2-2. We're scoring goals, but our defence just seems rubbish. I don't know how we have such a good defence, but apparently we do. But anyway, let's get into the first game of the episode. I've finished whittering on enough. We're going to be playing the Kaiser Chiefs at home in the league, and they are top of the table. And here we are, and we have a full team available to us for probably the first time this season, actually. Nobody out injured. We have all of our best players ready to go, and this is a team we're going out into battle with. Zulu in goal, Zulu in goal, Nwandwe and Frimpong in the wing-back positions, Ayanda and Maseti in defence, Maloto, Tanjagora and Ungombese in midfield, Mofokeng and Mayambela out wide with Chuen up front. Chuen back from his injury. Mayambela moves from the striker position to the inside forward on the right-hand side. It was a big decision to do that because he is actually a top goal scorer, but Mofokeng is not far off it as well. He's got 4 goals this season, three goals and 3 assists in the league for Mofokeng. He has been simply fantastic for us. Right, let's get into it. I can pretty much guarantee if we score a goal, it will come from either Mofokeng or Mayambela being involved somewhere along the line. Kaiser Chiefs has lost 2 of their last 5, so they're not in the greatest run of form. Can we take advantage of it? Personally, I'm expecting to lose. I know we're the home team, but I am expecting us to lose this game. What is going on here? Right, this just changes randomly. But anyway, there you go. Right, let's get into it. So first highlights in the 3rd minute. It starts with us. Ayanda gives it to Maseti. We're going to pass it around at the back. Maloto in the ankle roll in midfield, and then we just give it away. Oh, this is so annoying. Mayambela then wins it back again. He can drive forward, goes out to the right-hand side. He's got players in the middle. He tries to find Shuene, but couldn't. And their goalkeeper just gathers it up. The highlight is going to continue. Is this highlight going to result in a goal somewhere along the line? Here's Gabesi to Mayambela. Takes it to the byline and then gets tackled. Still keeps hold of the ball, though. And we've got a penalty. Okay, well, Jacobs usually takes a penalty, but he's not on the field. So it's Mayambela that's going to step up from the penalty spot in the 5th minute of the game. Mayambela, oh, he's missed it. Oh, Mayambela, you... I've noticed as well that pretty much every team in South Africa plays a 4-4-2. I think I was talking about that in yesterday's episode about how we may have to end up playing a 4-4-2. But we're sticking with this 4-3-3 at the moment, especially as results have started to pick up recently. But yeah, that's devastating that Mayambela's missed that penalty. To have taken the lead in the 5th minute against the Kaiser Chiefs would have been absolutely fantastic. But it's not to be at the moment. We're inching towards half-time. We're into the last 5 minutes of the first half now. We are the only team to have had a shot on target in this half. 3 minutes of time to be added on, and that is half-time. It's 0-0. I'm not happy with your performance out there. Yet it's motivated and fired up a few of them, so hopefully we can come out now in the second half and actually pick up a goal or two and get a win, because we have been the better team. Kaiser Chiefs have played far more games than anybody else, by the way, so the table is still slightly misleading. I mean, they're 4 points ahead of us and they've played 2 games more than us. They've played 4 games more than the Orlando Pirates. Right, let's have a look at what substitutions we can make, because Mayambella's going to need to come off by the look of it, and we bring Nkobo on. I mean, Chiwenni's not having a great game at the moment. He's not been involved at all, really. Tanjagora just come back from injury. I think we'd take him off and bring Jacobs on in place of him. And that will probably be the only, it will be the two substitutions we make for now. Massetti has picked up a yellow card for us. 20 minutes left. It's been a very highlight-free second half so far, which is very surprising. Here we go. We do have a highlight. It starts off with us. Gobesi in the midfield. Goes back to Massetti in defence. Nkobo. Oh, he tried to find out. Mofokeng. Oh, I thought he was going to score. I mean, I said before the game that Mofokeng and Mayambella would be our two best chances at scoring, and they've basically had their two best opportunities. Right, Frimpong will come off for Radaby because he's not playing particularly well. Frimpong, he's not having a bad game. I think that's what we do for now. We've brought on Jacobs as well in the midfield. I kind of feel like Kaiser Chiefs are getting away with it here by us not winning this game, because like I say, we have been the better team. Here's Nkobo with the ball into the box. Oh, was that? I think the keeper saved. I don't think it hit the woodwork. I think it was the keeper saving. Jacobs gives it to Radaby now. The highlight's still continuing, and it's going to be a free kick to us. I mean, we're not going to score from a direct free kick, but right. What I don't want is that they go on and win the game, because that would just be so undeserved. Right, here's Maloto, gives it to Radaby on this right-hand side. He goes back to Massetti, back to Radaby again. Tries a forward ball, but loses possession of the ball back to the Kaiser Chiefs. Oh, this isn't looking good. I said at the beginning of the episode that our lack of scoring goals could be the issue, not our defence. And again, we've not scored a goal in this game. I mean, I'll say again, we've not scored a goal. It's not often we draw a blank, but here's Jacobs with a shot that just goes wide. Well, I was expecting a defeat against Kaiser Chiefs. It's annoying because we've been the better team. By far, we've been the better team. We do not deserve to lose this, but we have lost it. It's 1-0 to the Kaiser Chiefs. I'm hoping that's not ruined our momentum that we've started to build up, because, as I said in the intro, with a few wins that we've had, we've built up a few wins. 4 wins in 5 games. We were starting to build up a little bit of momentum. Ordinarily, I wouldn't be that bothered about a defeat to the Kaiser Chiefs, but like I say, it kind of feels as though that was a smash and grab there, and we've been the victim of it. Right, let's get into the next game. And again, we should be winning against Sekhukhune United. Yeah. Okay, Sekhukhune United away from home. It's an unchanged team, but we do have some injury news to bring you, and quite damaging injury news as well. Tumeleng Kekana, who's a central midfielder, winger, that can play the anchor role, the advanced playmaker, the Mazzala, the inside forward on the right-hand side. He can basically do everything. He's our intelligent enganche. He's out for the rest of the season. He's got his damaged cruciate ligaments. He's out for 8 to 10 months, or 7 to 10 months, that's saying now. So, yeah, that's the last we've seen of him. Our injury-free squad status not lasting particularly long. Right, unchanged team. Zulu in goal. Dwande and Frimpong in the wing-back positions, with Ayanda and Massetti in the centre of defence. Maloto, Tanjagora and Ungombese in midfield. Mofokeng and Mayambella out wide, with Chiwenni up top. Let's get into the game then. I'm trying to keep mainly with the same 11 in the hope that it's going to improve our team cohesion. We can start to get some of those green lines between some of the players. And yeah, we should be winning this. They are not a particularly good team. They're second bottom in the league. The first highlight starts with them because they're going to take a 1-0 lead now because of what I just said. I love it when I curse my team. Right, Chiwenni can bring it away. He didn't have anyone with him. He's gone back to Mofokeng rather. Chiwenni to Dwandwe. These names I just can't pronounce them. I really can't. Well, here's Frimpong. I can pronounce him. Ungombese with an opportunity. It's saved by the keeper. It's gone out for a corner. Mayembella's going to take it from the left-hand side. It's going to be an outswinger, not the inswinger that we prefer. And they clear their lines and the highlight finishes. So, yeah, they're second bottom. We should be winning this game. We really should. If we don't, I mean, to be fair, we drew 0-0 with Polokwane City, who are bottom of the table. They've only picked up 2 points this season, and one of those was against us. So we have a record of not beating the worst teams in the league. To look at it, we've beaten Orlando Pirates. We got robbed against Kaiser Chiefs. So we do well against the slightly better teams, maybe, but maybe we struggle against the lesser. And they've just scored from a direct free kick, which never happens in Football Manager, or rarely happens. Oh, I mean, it was a good goal, to be fair. It was a very good goal, but of course it's our goalkeeper that concedes it. I don't know how he's meant to be so good. Oh, and there's an injury to Mayembella now. I mean, this is just getting better and better, isn't it? It is getting better and better, this game. I want to rage quit now because we've been looking like there's been improvement. I was going to say we've been looking really good. We've not been looking really good. We've been looking decent. And we've been looking like there's improvements. But now we just seem to be back to square one again like we were on the first game of the season. We did switch back to a positive mentality for this game as well, rather than a balanced mentality. But I just don't understand this team. I don't know what to do with them. I mean, just score goals. That's all I want you to do. Am I really asking too much for you to score a goal? I mean, it's literally what I pay you to do. Score goals and don't concede them. It's quite simple. And so far, you have conceded and you've not scored. Right, Ngabese to Nkobo, and it just loses it. I'm done. I'm done with this team. Literally, I am done. I think I'm just going to quit and go and manage back in Europe and try and get a job with Dortmund again because I've had enough. I can't help stupid. I really can't. Right, here's Nkobo with a corner. Nothing's going to come of it because we're rubbish. Shirene, just... You tell me what that was because I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to quit, I think, because I've had enough of this already. I don't know how we're this rubbish. Oh, right. Last throw of the dice. I mean, let's bring this out a minute. Right. Let's move him over here. Maloto, you can come up there for the moment, only because I'm going to be taking you off. Kalashwayo can come on. What does he prefer to do? Of course, he wants to be an advanced forward. We'll leave him on a deep line forward for now. He can start in the advanced forward role. And that's probably going to be it. Let's put another one up top. What's the worst that could happen? Duende goes back to Moses and then he just loses the ball again. They got their own Mofokeng. And that's 2-0. And it's Mofokeng that scored as well. Don't be surprised if tomorrow's episode is me looking for a job somewhere else because I've clocked out now. As far as I'm concerned, I quit. I'm absolutely done with this bunch of useless idiots. There you go, a 2-0 win against whoever they are. I can't pronounce the names, so I'm not even going to try. All right. There you go, that's the end of the episode. So tomorrow we might be playing Golden Arrows and Cape Town Spurs, or we might be looking for a job. So what jobs are available in Europe, by the way? I'll tell you what, I'll look for that off camera because, like I say, I think I'm done here. I've had enough already. Right, I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.